My name is Barry Redman and I teach computing to 11 to 16-year-olds. One of the reasons why we take our students to this ACTV8 programme is to show them that women work in high established roles in business environments and to encourage them to take up STEM fields that at the moment is quite dominated by males.
ACTV8 chooses to partner with organisations such as Pearson that are future forward, innovative and want to create an impact on the future generation.
I took part in the mentoring programme through ACTV8. I come from a teaching background. I've always been very enthusiastic about science and it was a brilliant opportunity to be able to support some Year 9 girls in engaging with science more confidently and to talk to them about future careers.
We had frequent Skype calls with successful women in the STEM industry, and it was extremely helpful because it made me realise how important STEM actually is for a lot of different jobs.
The mentoring element brings a few different benefits to the programme. One is that young female students are forming relationships with adults who they look up to as successful role models.
Being in this programme and seeing all the different things that those STEM subjects brought, like the different careers that it had and how good they were, it made me kind of want to pursue something in that, for example like technology.
So as educators we can talk to them and we can encourage them to take up STEM subjects, but taking them to a place like Pearson actually allows them to physically see it taking place.
The mentors also encourage them to think about their strengths and reflect on their skills and interests and passions.
When I first started secondary school, I wasn't heavily interested in STEM programs. I thought it wasn't really me, I'm more artistic, I'm not very a STEM girl. So having the ACTV8 programme really helped me to actually consider it as a career in the future.
Previously a lot of the subjects like computing, sciences and stuff were quite male applied. A lot of our young boys were applying for the subjects, but now we've got a greater interest from girls.
STEM is quite essential for a lot of different jobs, so it will make it stand out to young girls that, okay, I actually need this for my future and let me see if I have an interest in this.
The world faces a lot of problems due to the doing of mankind, like pollution, climate change, global warming, and I feel like there's a lot of leading women roles, especially in the technology industry and like mathematical industry, and I feel like they can really help with the problems that we're facing, and I really want to be a part of that.
So a lot of the skills that they've learnt from the programme, team building, communication, I can see it when we talk to them and when we see them in lesson that it has had an impact and that it has improved the way that they socialise and communicate with both staff and students.
They built stronger relationships amongst themselves, opportunities that might not necessarily be there for them to work with each other, and we think that's important as you move on and progress towards your career.
Being around successful women in the business industry, I feel that it's kind of enlightened me and encouraged me to go on with what I want to do, because as a woman I can achieve anything and no one can stop me from doing that.